Hey, I'm Tim. I'm a physical therapist with PT Progress, and I want to share a little bit with you on how to become a physical therapist. You see, it's one of the most common questions I get. So whether you're in high school or in college, or you're thinking about changing careers and getting into physical therapy, take a look at the video we've got here and also the blog. We've got a lot of articles that explain it in more detail. But real quickly, let's take a quick look at the 7 steps in becoming a physical therapist. The first one's to shadow a PT. So I call this one the most important step. You see, there are a lot of physical therapy options out there, whether it's inpatient within a hospital, at a skilled nursing facility, an outpatient physical therapy clinic, sports rehab, you name it. There's a lot of different varieties of physical therapy. So you've got to understand what is available to you. And so shadowing a physical therapist is the most important thing early on to say, yeah, I really want to be a physical therapist. Personally, I didn't even know what PT was when I was in college. Until I got out and a couple of friends of mine became physical therapists. I'd never had to have physical therapy, and so a lot of people get into the field because they've experienced it themselves or they know someone. And so if that's you, really shadow a physical therapist to understand if that's what you want to do. The second one is to take the required prerequisites. So if you don't have a physical therapy, if you don't have a pre-PT program at your school, or if you're not completing a degree in biology or chemistry, you're going to have to take some of those courses. So explore some of the PT program websites. They'll list out those PT prerequisites and get those taken care of so you can apply to PT school. Take the GRE. You're going to have to take the GRE because PT school is a graduate level program, so spend the money, buy a book, spend a couple of weeks on it, just take it, get it out of the way, take a look at those PT program websites and they'll break it down on what you have to score in order to apply. Speaking of application, you can apply to PT schools through the PTCAS, that's the Central Application System, and it's really pretty easy. So log in, create an account, and then start adding all of your information. So you can add your personal statement, your letters of recommendation, all of that through a centralized application, and then you can send out those your applications to multiple schools. Now, you're charged based on the number of schools that you send it out to, so I wouldn't send it out to hundreds of schools because you're going to be spending thousands of dollars applying. Number 5 is to ace your physical therapy school interview. So you get the email or the phone call from that school that says you've got a spot for an interview. Come on to the school and we're going to see if you're a good fit for us. Use that time to also see that they are a good fit for you, because hopefully you get multiple interviews, but I really want you to ace your interview. So use some of the tips on the blog, how to ace the physical therapy questions that come into your interviews, or how to just handle yourself in responding to the question, why do you want to be a physical therapist? We've got all of that on the website. Number 6, PT school itself is going to take about 3 years to get through. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be about 8 hours a day in the classroom, 8 to 10 hours a day in the clinic time. Mix all of that together. Within 3 years, it'll go by so fast, but you'll have a DPT. Number 7, your boards. And so the NPTE is the National Physical Therapy Exam. After you've finished your 3 years of PT school, you have to sit down and take an exam. It's like 5 hours, but it's a culmination of all of the stuff that you've learned, all the things that you've applied in clinic, and you have to pass this exam in order to get your license to practice on the state level. So pass the boards, pass your program, you're a PT, and that's basically the steps in a nutshell. But we got a lot more information on the blog on how to go through PT school, how to get accepted, all of those good things. You can check it out at ptprogress.com for more information. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.